Hi there, I'm Renee Schwartz, and welcome to Moonlake Productions' versions of the world's best fairy tales. This series is for listeners both young and old, and features stories from the Grimm's Brothers, Hans Christian Andersen, Arabian Nights, and some of the best classic tales. Six Sillies by Henri Carnoy. Once upon a time, there was a girl who had reached the age of 37 without ever having had a suitor, for she was so foolish that no one wanted to marry her. One day, however, a young man arrived to pay court to her, and her mother, beaming with joy, sent the girl down to the cellar to draw a jug of beer. As her daughter did not come back, the mother went down to see what had become of her, and found her sitting on the stairs, her head in her hands, while by her side the beer was running all over the floor, for she had forgotten to close the tap.
"What are you doing?"
asked the mother.
"I was thinking what I shall call my first child after I am married to that young man. All the names in the calendar are taken already."
The mother sat down on the staircase beside her daughter and said,
"I will think about it with you, my dear."
The father, who had stayed upstairs with the young man, was surprised that neither his daughter nor his wife came back, and he in turn decided to go down to look for them. He found them both sitting on the stairs, while beside them the beer was running all over the ground from the tap, which was wide open.
"What are you doing down here? The beer is running all over the cellar."
We were thinking what we should call the children that our daughter will have when she marries that young man. All the names in the calendar are taken already.
"Well," said the father, "I will think about it with the two of you."
As neither daughter, nor mother, nor father came upstairs again, the suitor grew impatient waiting for them, and went to see what they could all be doing. He found the three sitting on the stairs, while beside them the beer was running all over the ground from the tap, which was still wide open. "What in the world are you all doing that you don't come upstairs, and that you allow the beer to run all over the cellar?"
"Yes, I know the beer is flowing, my boy," said the father. "But if you marry our daughter, what shall you call your children? All the names in the calendar are already taken."
When the young man heard this answer, he replied, "Well, goodbye. I am going away. When I have found 3 people sillier than you, I will come back and marry your daughter." So he started his journey, and after walking a long way, he reached an orchard. There he saw a man knocking down walnuts from a tree and trying to throw them into a cart with a fork. "What are you doing there?" the young man asked.
"I want to load the cart with walnuts, but cannot manage to do it."
The young man advised him to get a basket and put all the walnuts in it, and then turn the basket over into the cart. "Well," he said to himself, "I have already found someone more foolish than those 3. So he went on his way, and by he came to a wood. There he saw a man who wanted to give his pig some acorns to eat, and was trying with all his might to make the pig climb up the oak tree. "What are you doing, my good man?" asked he.
"I want to make my pig eat some acorns, but I can't get him to go up the tree."
"If you were to climb the tree and shake down the acorns, the pig could pick them up."
"Oh, I never thought of that."
"Here is the second foolish one," said the young man to himself. Some way farther along the road, he came upon a man who had never worn any trousers, and who was trying to put on a pair. He had fastened them between 2 trees, and was jumping with all his might high up in the air, and trying to hit the 2 legs of the trousers as he came down. "It would be much better if you held them in your hands," said the young man. "Then put your legs in one after the other."
"Oh, dear me, to be sure. You are sharper than I am, for that never occurred to me." And having found 3 people more foolish than the girl, or her father, or her mother, the young man went back to marry the young lady. And in the course of time, they had a great many children.